last year's NFC Championship game, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Right back to Mitchell here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Caleb Shudak on to try the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I have said it.
Touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency when it takes out. When you get a touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Eagle defense. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the return will stop right around the 25. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it, got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. Took the O, the option play and immediately got to the pass.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. Baker changing the play at the line. Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Ed Oliver has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 14-7. Set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, the goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, San Francisco.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific last week in a victory over Buffalo.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Pass to the tight end, Wiley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one. A
man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in an Eagle uniform, it's Miles Sanders. And he'll 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Play action. Now it's Carr. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Etienne up the middle. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Second down, Mayfield. And here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Mayfield to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
I don't care what level of football you play. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone would come free.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hole.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Hey, alert 33. Done.
And again, it's Mayfield. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. Second down. The Eagles had 8-3 now. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense last week, they certainly had things humming, because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 23. That's caught left side by Hardman. Touchdown! Mecole Hardman on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles have moved out in front. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
What down? Get down, get down.
Now ETN to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 51 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit, because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this.
What? Come on!
There's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Toss left side for ETN. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Incomplete.
That could be the step this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's Lou Henley now. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Bring some guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On the toss, it's Mitchell. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. A first down throw for Mayfield. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Moore, the man in motion. First down, here's Mitchell. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Throwing, Mayfield. Addison holds it in. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Back to the ground here, Mitchell. And he's going to go down in the field of play. So they say no to the field goal try. And now time has run out on this first half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. Screenplay, here's Etienne. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll run with Etienne. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They run over center with Mitchell. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds.
Oh, my God. Come on.
Line.
Damn.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Mayfield now. Flush to his right. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Eagles. Sky Moore, 38 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bounces, grooving, they're fired out, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Oh.
Fulton now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
You got to pick that. Come on.
Vision of coaches writing notes to them. Sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It will be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here, and we'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now it's the backup, Bridgewater.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
And you're at that point of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Mayfield off the play fake, rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he goes down, but not before getting Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
In motion right, that's Hardman. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
They're a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here's Mayfield. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Charvarius Ward. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Completes it to Hardman. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Mayfield looks to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Elijah Mitchell, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Full connection on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Bridgewater's throw complete there to St. Brown. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Bridgewater to throw it. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Bridgewater on 1st down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jonathan Allen, the former 1st-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. 62 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's an excellent run right there on 2nd and long. Didn't get back all of it, but a huge chunk. Now they're in 3rd and manageable and back on schedule trying to pick up a first down.
The Niners on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Bridgewater. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. And quickly they get to the line. A first down throw for Bridgewater. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Bridgewater. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And they'll run with Etienne. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Throwing is Bridgewater. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Hey, alert 33. Alert. Stop.
Following the interception, Mayfield. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
That's good for the Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That's caught left side by Hardman. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because...
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Elijah Mitchell with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Eagles are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on. Bridgewater intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they get this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays over with an INT and return for 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Oh, that was me. That was me. That was me. That was me. Oh, he got so lucky.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And now off to the races down the right side. Travis Etienne. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point up and good by Shudak. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
49ers 21.
Back out is Shudak here as he'll send this one away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
Do I want to do it? I'm going to do it.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time. He's got a man complete. Now he's into the clear again. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. On for the extra point is Folk. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This taken in at the goal line.
No, no, no! No!
It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Now Folk for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Berrios now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out is a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And
Oh.
at the emotion on the face of Rollins. Rollins is the inaugural World Heavyweight Champion. He's the man who brought this title into prominence. He's the man who made it the working man's championship. Look at the emotion on the face of Rollins. Rollins is the inaugural World Heavyweight Champion. He's the man who... I'm melting right now. Oh my God! You have to be kidding me! I'm losing my mind! Come on, Cena! Dude, I'm gonna fucking cry! I'm gonna cry, dude! John Cena's in the franchise coming to even the odds. So what's the color? Guess what? Let's go! See, I'm melting right now. Ricky Stingy. Oh my God, dude, this is. I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna vomit. This is one of the greatest things I've ever witnessed. Oh. Rock and Cena, dude, my dream match is happening again. John Cena. Well, you don't understand. These are my 1 and 2 GOATs. I got them once in a lifetime. I couldn't believe I was getting them twice in a lifetime. Are you telling them I'm getting them 3 times? No way, man. No way. No way. Oh, see. What the fuck? What's that? No, this. No. Guys. Where's Seth coming from? All right. Awaiting their arrival. This is impossible at this point. Oh my God. Oh, Seth. Thanks for coming, Seth. Dog, what is happening? Chair. Thanks for coming. Dog, what is happening? I saw him in a hall. Dude, I'm just in chair. Oh, the payback. Always a plan B. Plan B. And outrage, setting up Cody Rhodes. Tony. Rhodes middle of the ring. Come on. No one else can get involved. No one. It's over. This is done. Do it, Cody. Come on. It's over. The reign is done. 2. What a beautiful chair. Mercy.